Okay students, now I am going to solve one more problem related to Kirchhoff's second law. Here in this diagram, three cells are there. First cell, second cell, third cell. So first cell potential difference 6 volts, second cell potential difference 10 volts, third cell potential difference 8 volts. So according to the first rule, starting from positive terminal of the cell having highest EMF, for distribute the currents across the resistors based on Kirchhoff's current law. So now out of three cells, this cell having highest EMF. Now I am considering this cell. Now I start distribute the currents from this cell. So I current it should be coming from 10 volt cell like this. So here before we distribute the currents across the resistors, first we give names to this circuit diagram. So here A, B, C, D, E, F. So these are the names we given to this diagram. So I current it should be coming from 10 volt cell like this. So at this point A, so current it should be divided because here this point A is called as a junction. So here through this 5 ohm resistor, I1 current it should be flowing. So what is the remaining current passed through 10 ohm resistor? I minus I1. So I minus I1. So this is I1. So this is I1. So this is I1. I1. Here I minus I1. I minus I1. I minus I1. Here point C is called as a junction. At this point C, I1 current it should be, so here I1 current should be passed through towards point C. I minus I1 current also should be passed through towards point C. So definitely we add these two currents according to Kirchhoff's current law. So at this point C, these two currents are meet. So finally at point C, what we have to do? We add these two currents. So I1 plus I minus I1. So plus I1 minus I1 cancel. So I current. So finally I current it should be going away from point C. Hello students, are you clear? At point C, I1 current and I minus I1 current, these two currents are meet here. And at the same time, how much amount of current it should be going away from point C? I. According to Kirchhoff's current law, how much amount of current it should be flowing towards the junction, the same amount of current it should be flowing away from the junction. So this much amount of current, I1 plus I minus I1 current is flowing towards point C. How much current it should be going away from point C? I. So finally this I amount of current it should be passed through this cell through negative terminal. So I current it should be coming from positive cell and same I amount of current it should be going into the same cell through negative terminal. So observe the path FD. In the path FD, so two currents are flowing. One is I1 current, another one is I minus I1 current. These two currents are flowing along opposite to each other. And at the same time, these two currents are move towards point C. That's why I am adding these two currents. So here, after we add these two currents, how much value of current we are getting? Same value of current it should be going away from point C. So finally, what is the net charge at point C? 0, according to Kirchhoff's current law. So according to Kirchhoff's current law, I am writing like this. Now I am considering a closed loop. EACFE. before I am considering a closed loops, first we check number of unknown quantities. Here number of unknown quantities. How many number of unknown quantities? 2. What are they? I1. Here 2 unknown quantities. So number of unknown quantities must be equal to number of equations. Number of unknown quantities must be equal to number of equations. Here we need 2 equations. Here how many equations we are need? For solving this circuit, 2 equations. For that I am considering 2 closed loops. I am considering one closed loop EACFE. Considering a closed loop. Considering a closed loop EACFE. Now I am starting from point E. So VE means voltage at point E. So observe the path EA. We move against the direction of electric current. So what is the potential difference across this 5 ohm resistor? Positive. Plus 5 I1. Observe the path AC. In the path AC, we move across the cell from positive to negative. So what is the potential difference across the cell? According to sign convention, negative. Now I am writing minus 10. Observe the direction of electric current through 4 ohm resistor in the path AC. So in the path AC, we move against the direction of electric current. So current is flowing in this direction, we move in this direction. So when we move against the direction of electric current, what is the potential difference across this resistor? Positive. So plus 4I. Plus 4I. Now I am following the path like this, CF. So in the path CF, no any resistance, no any cell is there. Okay, no problem. Now in the path FE, we move across the cell from negative to positive. So what is the potential difference across the cell? Positive. So that's why I am writing plus 6. So plus 6 minus V should be equal to 0. So according to Kirchhoff's second law, sigma V equal to 0, no? So according to that one, I am writing this equation related to the closed loop EACFE like this. So plus VE minus VE cancel. 5I1 minus 10 plus 4I plus 6 equal to 0. So 5I1 plus 4I minus 10 plus 6 minus 4 equal to 0. Let this is equation number 1. Now I am considering one more closed loop ABDCA. Considering a closed loop ABDCA. So now I am starting from point A. So BA. Observe the path AB. We move in the direction of electric current. So potential difference across the resistor negative. Minus I minus I1 into 10. Observe the path BD. In the path BD, we move across the cell from positive to negative. So what is the potential difference across the cell? Negative, minus 8 volt. Now in the path DC, no any resistance, no any cell. Okay. In the path CA, we move in the direction of electric current. In the direction of electric current. When we move in the direction of electric current, what is the potential difference across the 4 ohm resistance? Negative. Minus I into 4. In the path CA, we move across the cell from negative to positive. What is the potential difference across the cell? Positive. So plus 10 minus VA should be equal to 0. So plus VA minus VA cancel. So minus 10I, minus into minus plus 10I1 minus 8 minus 4I plus 10 equal to 0. Minus 10I minus 4I minus 14I plus 10I1 minus 8 plus 10 plus 2 equal to 0. Observe equation number 1 and let this is equation number 2. Observe equation number 2. In equation number 1, 4I is there. In equation number 2, I is there. Okay. In equation number 1, 5I1 is there. In equation number 2, 10I1 is there. So if you want to cancel I1, what we have to do? Multiply equation 1 with 2. Once multiply enter equation 1 with 2, so this I1 and this I1, so cancel with each other. So multiply equation 1 number 1 with 2. So after multiply equation number 1 with 2, what happened? 10I1 plus 8I minus 8 equal to 0. Come to, now I am considering this equation 3. Now I am going to solve equation 2 and equation 3. Solve equation 2 and equation 3. 10I1 plus 8I minus 8 should be equal to 0. 10I1 minus 14I plus 2 equal to 0. Minus plus minus. So plus 10I minus 10I cancel. 8I plus 14I. 14I plus 8I, 22I. Minus 8 minus 2 minus 10 equal to 0. So 22I equal to 10. I is equal to 10 by 22. 2 5s, 2 11s. I is equal to 5 by 11 ampere. So how much amount of current coming from 10 volt cell? 5 by 11 ampere. Now I want to find I1. How to find I1? If you want to find I1, for that substitute this value of I in equation number 1 or in equation number 3. You get I1 from equation number 1. 5I1 plus 4I. What is the value of I? 5 by 11 minus 4 equal to 0. I1 plus 20 by 11 minus 4 equal to 0. 5I1 plus 20 minus 44 by 11 should be equal to 0. 5I1 plus 20 minus 44 minus 24 by 11 equal to 0. 5I1 minus 24 by 11 equal to 0. 5I1 is equal to 24 by 11. So 11 5s are 55. I1 is equal to 24. I1 is equal to 24 by 55. I1 is equal to 24 by 55. So this much amount of current, it should be flowing through 6 volt cell. Okay. Now I want to find I minus I1. How to find I minus I1? So what is I? 5 by 11. So I minus I1 is equal to 5 by 11 minus 24 by 55. What is LCM? $55. So 11 5s are 55. 5 5s 25 minus 55 1s are 55. 1 into 24. 24. 25 minus 24. 1 by 55. So what is I minus I1? 1 by 55. So this much amount of current, it should be passed through 10 ohm resistance. This much amount of current, it should be coming from 10 volt cell. This much amount of current, it should be passed through 6 volt cell. This much amount of current passed through 8 volt cell. This is how we solve this circuit based on sign conventions and rules. Okay. Hello students, I will give one question to you. You will try to find the answer. After you find the answer, keep the answers in comment section. So the question is, in this diagram, you will try to find what is the potential difference across these 2 points A and C. So what is the question I am giving? So find the potential difference. Find the potential difference across these 2 points A and C. So you follow sign conventions. So based on sign conventions, you will try to find what is the potential difference across A and C. After you find the answer, you will keep the answer in comment section box. Okay students, thank you.